cold night last night. I think it got relatively, well, it got below freezing. It's like 28 degrees, something like that. Kind of an exciting day. We're gonna have a fun weekend this weekend. We've got some visitors staying with us. So all throughout the week, as we've had time, we've been preparing our luxury suite here for our special guests. And I'm excited because this is the first time my brother, Abram, and Rebecca have been out to our place since we moved out here. So yeah, this is Abram and his wife, Rebecca. Hi guys. How was your stay in our luxury suite?
It was pretty good, pretty cozy.
Yeah, nice and warm.
Good.
We were woken up during the night. There was a weird smell.
Yeah, kind of like sewery or
really
just kind of sour.
I mean, there was a little bit of it before we went to sleep, but when it woke us up during the night. I mean, it was getting to
pretty strong. We were thinking about evacuating.
Oh crap!
It was getting to the point where we were like, I don't know if we can go back to sleep.
When we were getting the trailer ready earlier in the week, we kind of smelt this nasty smell too. And Trish and I kind of dismissed it because we thought, because it went away. We came out to clean and we'd smell this really strong, pungent smell, kind of a rotten egg smell-ish. I don't know what to call it. And then we come out later and it was completely gone. When you guys arrived, we smelled it a little bit, but then it went away.
And we thought it was a gas leak.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
But the gas was completely turned off. And we have a CO2 detector in there and it wasn't going off or anything like that. So kind of a weird situation here. Beginning of a series of strange events that have occurred through the night.
And when we woke up this morning, it was completely gone. There was no trace of the smell in it at all.
Didn't smell at all. So.
And it smells great now, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. It smells wonderful in there.
So we've got a mystery on our hands. We got to try and figure this thing out.
So I've been trying to get this trailer cleaned up for our wonderful guests that were coming, our awesome family that was coming in to visit. It's been a bit of a fixer-upper, but we really love it. And we bought it from my mom a few years ago, and it's been fun to utilize it as a luxury suite. My brother was able to stay out here about a month and a half ago, and it's just really fun to have that versatility on your homestead. But we've been out here cleaning things up, vacuuming, making sure it's nice and tidy for our family to arrive. And Missy reported a really nasty smell. So immediately I'm kind of panic stricken. I'm like, you want everything to be really nice when you've got family and friends coming to visit. I came out here and boy, it's hard to even explain the smell. Really, really musty. Just kind of rotteny. It's just really gross. Just not something that you want your guests to come into. So we eliminated all of the factors that might have been. We put new chemical down the toilet, the porta toilet, and we removed all propane canisters and no other gas was connected. So we didn't feel like it was a gas problem. It didn't really smell like propane, but wanted to cover all of our bases. I checked it later, smell was gone. I was relieved. Came back the next day, smell was back. Just kept flip-flopping and we just, no idea what to do. Tried everything. And then they arrived, everything was good. It had been good for about 2 days. They arrived, everything was great. I've been on the embarrassed side for this smell, just curious. I like to know what's going on. I like to have a handle on what is going on in my area, in my space, and I have no idea at this point that what is smelling, what is wrong, is there something hidden that I have not yet found? So the mystery continues as to what's going on with this smell.
So 2 nights ago, Trish and I were in the house. It was late, kids had been put to bed. We were just kind of up talking, and we heard a strange noise, and it sounded like something had bumped this pipe. and it startled us. It was loud enough that we could hear it inside. So we came outside with flashlights. I turned on the outside lights and came out. Nothing was around. There were no birds around, no chickens. The turkeys weren't around. I walked around the perimeter of the house. Nothing. Didn't see anything. But there was definitely something out here.
Okay, so walk me through what happened.
So this morning, Rebecca and I met in the kitchen to make some bread for the day. She's visiting and was really excited to try our bread recipe. So I'm standing by the window, kind of just scanning the area. I like to just look outside. We have a beautiful view. Oh, what do we see? Feathers. I saw a pile of feathers out there. That's not generally what you like to see on your homestead. So I said, oh my gosh, do we have a dead turkey? And I said, Rebecca, how many turkeys do we have? And I looked and I counted. I says, I see 3. I see 3 turkeys out of the 4. And she says, do we need to go out there? Let's go. So she was really urgent, and I was like, I'm in my house slippers. I wasn't really dressed. I wasn't wanting to just rush out to see if it was dead. It was already dead, right? No, but she urgently, let's go check. Let's go check, which I appreciated. I was like, okay, I'm not wearing shoes, whatever. So we fly out the back door and come upon the scene of a turkey who's missing his head, and that generally is a problem. So it was really sad.
So the turkey had no head.
Had no head. It was completely gone. Clear, neck, head gone. The carcass looked fine. It looked like there was no other damage to the actual bird.
There wasn't even that much blood, honestly.
Yeah, there was a lack of blood, which you know, flew up some flags for what predator we're dealing with. But really, there was the question: what happened? All 4 of them had been roosting on the back banister of the patio. And last night, and I had thought they would be safer next to the house actually than in the various places that they like to roost, and boy, was I wrong.
Yeah, so lost the turkey. Super sad. Something else. Got to enjoy our wonderful homegrown tasty turkeys, but it happens. It's not the first time we've lost an animal. Won't be the last, I'm sure. So this is what we think is going on with the strange smell and the way the turkey was decapitated. The head was eaten, the neck was eaten, and the rest of the bird was left alone. We believe it's a smaller predator, and we know that we've had issues with skunks and mink in the past showing up, so we think it's a mink. The smell that we smelled in the 5th wheel, coming and going like it did, really strong musky smell. I think it's a mink. So I'm coming out here to grab the traps that we've set up or had set up in the past. Well, hopefully that does it. We've got 2 traps set up. I set one up under the 5th wheel here where we think it's been hanging out occasionally. And I set one up over by the turkeys where the turkeys roost tonight. We're gonna lock all the birds up. We usually lock the chickens up, but I haven't been locking the turkeys up. So we're gonna do that tonight. Get them all locked up. I'm hoping whatever it is comes back, we trap it, and we can get rid of it, take care of it, and solve this problem we've got on the homestead. Don't want any more dead birds lying around. Thanks for coming along on our adventure that we like to call homesteading. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.